This is a public announcement. There is nothing wrong with your broadcast. Please allow us to redirect your audio. You are about to tune into the middle class dropouts. Enjoy. This is a public announcement. There is nothing wrong with...
Alright, man, we're live. How you guys doing?
Welcome to Middle Class Dropouts.
Another episode back with the boys. We know you guys love watching us. We love watching you guys too.
It's been a while,
been a while.
not that long. I was on right now, so
Yeah.
kind of have to take care of business real quick.
Yeah, we didn't forget about you guys.
No, but there's a lot that happened that has happened since we've have last spoke.
Yeah.
And cryptos they've been in a roller coaster, to say the least.
Yep.
To say the least, they've been in a roller coaster. But if you got in early, you might have pulled profits, which is a good thing. There's a lot of new things that are happening. Of course, a lot of our listeners who bought in early on the SafeMoon saga is probably making pretty good profits right now, because it did take a good dip when it first went up to, which was what, 105 or whatever.
It was
or 123 or some shit.
Yeah, so when we had spoke about it, I think it was 2 weeks, the last video we posted on how to buy SafeMoon.
Right.
And then we got real busy, but that week, I believe that week dumped bad. It was at a high of 1025 or something, or it was shy of that, and then it spiked to its all-time high.
I'm trying to pull it up right now.
And then after that, it's just been bloody. It went as low as 50550. So it was pretty bad. It was staggered and on that, but now they came out with some good news of the wallets and what they're gonna do with Gambia, and
it's up 12%.
Oh, see, it's up 12% right
it's
now.
It's at 0.50849.
Oh, okay. So that's not even at its all-time high yet.
No, it's
4
not.
zeros. Oh, you said 4 or 5 zeros.
4132, I think.
Oh,
it was.
okay.
Well, we'll see right here.
So now it's trading over those 4 zeros, and that's what we want to see, right?
I love how we could actual word for it.
What is it?
But I just don't know how much decimals, like what that'll be like. It'll be 10th, 100th.
Yeah,
10th,
it's like
100th.
100th of a bullshit like that. Too smart for me.
Yeah.
With,
it was actually 106. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. But they came out with what?
They came out with a couple more listings, exchange listings. So I know that's being very bullish. And the news that came out, the Project Phoenix, which I think that's tied into Gambia, which is a small country, African country. I think it's real small. I think it has like 5 million occupants, but they're gonna try to put their whole economy on the SafeMoon economy, and that's what the Project Phoenix is. And they're coming out with a wallet too, bro. Which wallet?
So the Project Phoenix, can
yeah.
you? So what?
I'm not real familiar, because I didn't watch that AMA. I just got back from a little mini vacay. But what they were saying is that they're partnering with this country, Gambia, in Africa, real small, but they're gonna help them transition their country's economy into SafeMoon.
It's crazy how Cardano's did it with Ethiopia.
Yeah. So they've been but like, people want to say SafeMoon's a meme coin, but hey, they're actually proving use cases at that point, right? They're actually proving that they're trying to do something good. So yeah, they did that, and they got a couple more listings coming out. And let me just tell you this: if that shit gets listed on Binance, Vinny, that boy is through the roof.
Yeah, Binance.
If it gets listed on Binance, man, because it is a smart chain. It is on the smart BNB smart chain.
It's on PancakeSwap.
Yeah, so if it gets listed on Binance, or there's even talks about, hey, list them in 6 months. I mean, nah, bro, you're talking about, hopefully they drop 2 zeros and you're looking at freaking 0.01 at a 1 cent.
Jeez.
And now you're talking about massive gains, but very.
I mean,
very
we do also have to wait for the burns. I mean, because that's a shitload of fucking coins out there.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still at what, 590 or 85 trillion left.
Yeah.
To go down, or at least to get to the billions, but that's. I mean, it will take a lot of money to jump in. I think. Yeah. I'm sure if you do the math right and you put the holders in, if each holder were to just buy an extra $1,000 all at the same time, of course we would have probably knocked that down.
Too, when I look at this, and if the wallet's supposed to do, it's supposed to be a digital card that it's compatible with Apple Pay, correct? So you're able to do is you can drop Bitcoin in drop Cardano, Ethereum, and you'll have your SafeMoon wallet. You're not gonna pay with your SafeMoons, but what the SafeMoon's gonna do, it's gonna cover the transaction fees, thus burning more tokens. You know what I'm saying? So in all these fees, more tokens, and it's gonna freaking increase that price down. What the hell is going on over there? Let me go check this out.
You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's some deep knowledge right there, Rigo. What you're saying right now. I mean, why not? That'll be so worthwhile.
How much oscillability lock? So he has 3 different lockers. Now each one of them gets filled. I believe, or 2 of them are the ones he's donating, but he's donated over $100,000 already.
Jeez.
And this coin's so new that it's not even, the price isn't updated on Trust Wallet. The picture's not even on Trust Wallet. The supply of it, bro. I mean, the holders of it, you're still underneath 100,000 holders.
Wow.
So it's a fairly new token. I like it. I like the if you go to where would it say to buy? Oh, put buy on that top right there. Upwards.
Oh, yeah.
Put buy, yeah. And then I think the pancake swap's gonna pop up, or hit buy now. And then pancake swap should, and then go to that ad. Yeah, there you go. And then we're gonna see the you're looking at 1,491 wallet addresses, bro. I mean, you're talking about you are we're one of the new ones, bro. Oh, that's me, my bad.
That's all good.
You know what I'm saying? And look, people are buying this an hour, 18 minutes ago.
Jeez.
This thing's fairly fucking new, bro.
So they bought 38 billion.
He has 38 billion. That person has
853 million billion, 75 million.
And now what you can do too is go to holders where it says down here where it says holders. Okay. And then you're gonna be able to see. This is what I was telling you. There's one person that holds 29% of them.
Jesus.
But I mean, dude must have dropped 20 racks. You know.
Well, I mean, he has right here what?
He has 25
trillion. Jeez.
There's somebody that has 4.9 trillion. I think I hold 12 billion of these. It's not a lot. I dropped like $100 on there. But it's good to see that, right? It's good to see that people are. And bro, you're talking about 1,491 addresses. This was fucking stupid fairly new coin. I'm telling you, on Trust Wallet, they're not even, the sign's not even up yet. The price isn't even up there. But they're very engaged on the Telegram groups. They're engaged on their social media. And I told them I was gonna shut them out because I really do. People can call this a meme coin, but I like that they're donating to St. Jude's hospitals, bro, to help kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, that wallet with the liquidities being donated, so I like that, bro. And I told him we were gonna give him a shout out, and like I said, we're not getting paid. He's not sending us no airdrop. It's just that this is another project we're looking at. You did get some of this one, correct?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Yes, so yeah, we're both invested in this one. Very minimum,
this is not financial advice.
It's not financial advice.
Full disclosure.
Don't say as we do as we say, or vice versa, however you want to take it.
Right.
But yeah, this is just another project we're looking at. They're engaged, you know. It's small, and if you look at SafeMoon, you're talking about 2.5 million holders, a market cap of over 5 billion now. Where this, I'm sure the market cap is shy of $1 million. You're still probably looking at 800,000. And you can look at the price chart too. I think it pops up on Poop Coin, if I'm not mistaken, or Bach Finance. But see, look at it, bro. How many zeros is that?
A shitload. I mean, that's probably.
That's
9?
not even. Yeah. Is that 9?
7, 8,
9. Oh, it's 8.
I think 8 digits.
Let me see. That's 3.
It
is 8. So it's not even to where like Safe Mars was 0.6, and then, this is below that, bro. That's how early this shit is. So this is it's a good project. I would suggest you guys do. Oh, market cap 280,000. I mean 208,000.
That's a low market cap.
That's low, bro. You're talking about 5 billion for Safe Mars.
Yeah, liquidity.
I mean safe.
And the person who dropped that 26, who has 26% or 24, was it? I forget.
Yeah, he probably dropped like 20K, bro. He must have. Yeah. I mean, we can do the math on camera, but I mean,
it's
we
all
don't
good.
have to get that deep into it.
But just
out there like this, super cheap. You get in early. You just ride it. it's money. Never invest money you're not willing to lose. Don't not take your rent or mortgage payment and go and invest it and hope you're gonna make money that week. No, this is money that you're able to afford to lose. And we're not financial advisors. We're not gonna tell you what to do. But there's projects out here like that. Too. Yeah,
the volume is very low.
Low volume. So this hasn't even picked up speed, bro. You know, it's these projects that you're just the website's there. I talked to the founder, super cool cat. Like I said, I was gonna tell him I was gonna shout him out because I like what they stand for. I like that they to St. Jude's hospitals, bro. Because we don't know, maybe one, you don't know what kid one day is gonna have that cancer, and you have organizations like this that are willing to donate. So that makes me pretty happy, bro.
I like it a lot. It's amazing for people who have a heart for humanity.
Yeah, bro, because
it makes sense that somebody would make a coin like this. Now, to be, from a speculator perspective.
Yep. Tell me.
What does a speculator gain besides moral, like happiness? Oh, I'm doing something good. I'm donating. Why not just go directly to?
Yeah.
Not to throw shade, just push back a little bit, because we like to see the cryptos in the full view, right? Because we're talking to people who are investing in SafeMoon and stuff, so these people know that they're gaining something by holding it. This project, I like it a lot, and I own it. So, but what are your thoughts on that? Like, why should someone buy it?
I think if they're gonna at the end of the day, people are in this space to make money. So that could be because my one main reason would be you're in early, right? You don't care about the token, you're in early. You're talking about shy of 2,000 holders and $250,000 market cap. So that to me is early, bro. You're talking about you're one of the first. And if that isn't enough, it would just be, well, if you do want to catch a hype, catch this hype. It's you know what I'm saying? Like, unless you really go onto these websites, like if you scroll up a little bit and let me read what that says. Jude is a community-driven fair launch DeFi token, meaning fair launch. So when people launch a token, usually like Ethereum, the 9 co-founders got a share of Ethereum before they went public. Same thing with Bitcoin. Satoshi Nakamoto held, I think, an address. I'm not too familiar how many he has in that address. I think it was like 2 million, something like that, 2 million Bitcoin. And that hasn't been, it's still sitting in the address. There's no transactions in or out. So a lot of these tokens that are created, usually the founders hold shares of them. These new community-driven fair launches is nobody holds shares. They burn half of them off the back, and then they launch it so everybody can buy. Meaning, if you and me launch a token, you and me would have to wait for that point to be able to purchase, right? So you and me create a token. You don't have $1 trillion in your bag. I don't have $1 trillion in my bag. So that's what they mean by fair launch. DeFi token, decentralized finance, meaning tokenomics, right? You hold the token, they give you tokens just for holding it. That's what I mean by DeFi. And then 4 simple functions occur during each trade: donation, accumulation, reflection, LP acquisition, and burn. Meaning for every transaction, there's going to be donation, accumulation. Meaning if I sell 100 trillion, there's going to be percentage that goes into that liquidity lock wallet, which is then going to get donated. Then there's going to be reflection, meaning you're going to get those tokens, or the other holders are going to get part of those tokens. LP acquisition, meaning going into the liquidity pools, there's going to be a percentage of that going into those. And then burn, you're still getting that burn of those tokens. So deflationary, right? It's going to there's going to be less of the supply, say a year from now, from all this burning. 2% of all transactions will be donated. We are driven by a single goal: to do our part in making the world a better place for all. We strive to build product relationship and make a positive impact with all our pursuits. So meaning 2% of all transactions are going to get donated into so 2% is going to get into one of those liquidity pools. When say they have 200,000, they'll go and donate it.
Nice.
So I mean, that's basically, most of these hype coins have a function like that. SafeMoon, it's mostly just community driven. Elongate, they have a thing to donate. A lot of these coins do that. So
and to be honest, that's the kind of coins you kind of want to get into, Cardano has a great message. SafeMoon has a great message. There's a lot of these coins that are out there that have good messages.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them that are called a lot of them do what we call rug pull.
Yeah, rug pulls.
And they rug pull the shit out of these coins.
Yeah.
You could think you have 5 trillion, 10 trillion from your $100 deposit. And if you're not careful, you're going to lose that money real fast.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a good point, Rigo. I like this coin a lot. That's why I own it. And the more you own, depending on the way the system works with this coin, you could either get way more coins as accumulation, or if you hold less coins, maybe 100 million, you're gonna get less coins of accumulation. So yeah, I like that. Makes a lot of sense.
And to piggyback off of those rug pulls, Vinny, you're gonna I've reached out to a couple buddies, and I'm sure you get questions too. I get new coins given to me from people I know, and it's like, oh, what do you think about this coin? And then the first thing I do is I jump on the Telegram groups, right? Make sure that they're active, make sure that their community is saying positive things. If you jump into a Telegram group where all they're saying is fucking rug pull scammers, you do not want to go and invest on those, because what happened is these developers took that liquidity lock pool that's supposed to be locked for a certain amount of time, and they ran with it. Right, so if this liquidity pool generated 50,000, and you and me are the creators of this coin, and we say that nobody has access to that, but we do, what these people are doing is they're taking those 50 grand and they're gone. You never see them again. So just be careful with certain projects. You always want to do your research, but then again, it's a gamble. High risk, high reward, right? You and me are conscious enough that we invest in these things that they could go south, right? Because we've seen it. So, but then we're positive enough that we've seen other projects go north. So, I've done extensive research on these coins. I'm not gonna bring you guys something that I don't know shit about. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I've talked to the developer of this coin, and like I forget even he has a bachelor. I forget what he has a bachelor's in, bro. Super smart guy, bro, and he did it by himself. And now he needs the community to help him fucking push this thing to the top, right?
Of course.
So the more people get into it, then he can start marketing. Putting ads on Facebook, putting ads on Reddit, and that's how a lot of these coins get big. And that could be a negative, because then that's how a lot of these coins get these fucking washed up bottom of the barrel rappers to shout them out. You know what I'm saying? But then they get paid money too to shout them out.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's all marketing.
And if you're early, then it's not bad to be early. It's actually good to be early. It's bad to be greedy.
Yeah.
And if you're greedy, you're going to lose this money. That's it. You're gonna have. You're gonna think about this space differently. You're not going to want to invest in other cryptos. Your mind's gonna close.
You're gonna get sour. Have a sour taste in your mouth.
It will, and it happens. I feel like that stomach wrenching turn when you buy a stock or a cryptocurrency and it goes down and you lose your investment for that initial moment, because you don't really lose it until you pull your money out. So if you have a little bit of patience and you wait for the stock to go right back up, then you could pull your profits. But when they see red, they think quit. They think, oh, that's it, I'm done. I'm gonna pull my money. I at least have, from the $100, $45 left to spend. So most people they think like that. Now, with these new coins, of course, do your research. Look into these coins like Rigo is explaining. I mean, he says it's so easy, but he does his research, and it's he educates me a lot on these coins, and I said, okay, I'm gonna jump in. Why not? Because it makes sense to me, and I think I have somewhat of an open mind. But there have been coins that haven't done shit that we've also invested in, but that's the risk you take. Yeah, exactly. And you don't invest a lot. You get in early, where you could put in $100 and get 15 billion shares, which is a lot. If you see what SafeMoon did when we got in early on SafeMoon, and by being early, the gains we made out of our small investments. The same concept with these other coins. You want to get in early. It's good to be early. It's bad to be greedy. You don't want to be greedy. You don't want to put in $1,000, $5,000, unless you really see that the momentum is already there. The holders are there. The count is kind of the coin is verified in other platforms, and you feel comfortable with what you're spending. So Bonfire is a great token that I like.
I forgot about Bonfire, bro. How can I forget?
Bonfire. I mean, I thank you for that one, because you educated me on that one. How you get 5% when someone buys and 5% when someone sells. So you're constantly getting shares. I think that's how it works.
And that's another one too, bro. I think It's finally starting to get some traction, but because a lot of big YouTubers were talking about it, give these coins time so the YouTubers stop talking about it, you're gonna see these prices soar, bro, you know? And another thing I wanted to tell you is, not to toot our own horn, guys, but back in 2017, I know you had some Dodge, bro, and you know, before all of this, and I had told you, Vinny, I was like, I don't think Dodge is gonna hit a penny. Then it ripped 50 cents. So now I have a different mind point. Like, if I have these, I'm just gonna hold them because you don't know what the fuck is gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like I told you, and I sat here and I think I told you, like, bro, I think it's very hard for Dodge to hit a cent. Why? Because and then we did the math.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you know, there's fucking $59 billion market cap. Holy fuck! Like, how did that even fucking happen?
Yeah.
You know, so. Now I have an open mind into these projects. Like, fuck it, who knows where the fuck they're gonna go, you know? So and I remember shy of when I had some Dodge and Robinhood, I sold them. I think it was like three zeros and a digit, and I sold. And then I think it hit a penny, and I told Vinny, like, fuck, dude, I fucking sold. But I wasn't mad about it. It's like, you win and you lose, you know? Now you win some, you learn, and you win some, you lose some. So don't be hard on yourselves. But here we're gonna look at Bonfire real quick. It's another one of these what people call meme coins. I think they're just money bags, bro. That's what I see them.
There are new Pokemons.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, hey, what about Charizard, bro? Charizard was doing a little, but we bought that fucker high.
Charizard token, yeah.
Hey, but then it went up too. It went up to 15 cents, and I was thinking of pulling profits, and I didn't. And then it crashed down back to 9 cents. But you know it's gonna want to rip through those fucking all-time highs again. So we just gotta give that one time.
I'm trying to look. Do you think it'll be on CoinGecko?
Which one?
Bonfire.
Bonfire. You want to look at it on? Yeah, it should be. It should be. For sure, it'll be on Poop Coin.
Poop.
Yeah.
Oh, it's right here.
There it is.
It's up 2.3%. Nah, not that bad. Not too shabby.
6 zeros and 2 9. So, when me and Ventura invested into SafeMoon, it was at these digits, 6 zeros and 2 digits. Now SafeMoon has 4 zeros and 4 digits. So, bro, the profit gain is there, bro. You know
Yes. Another thing too is these coins, they're starting to make higher lows and higher highs.
Yep.
And so when you're in a market where you're comfortable with what you know about that market, whether it's commodities, gold and silver, right? You see the inflation, you see interest rates go up, and you see gold go up. Well, then that tells you, and you know, interest rates are obviously low as well, and the dollar's falling, the DXY, and you understand that gold is in the right market to be in. You want to see those higher highs be made and those higher lows be made. Same thing with cryptocurrencies. We're starting to see higher highs be made and higher lows. Yeah. Now, of course, they don't all move at the same speed.
No, exactly.
They all move in their respective ways. And in my opinion, I believe we're entering, a bull market in all these cryptocurrencies.
I think so.
It's
too.
just you want to find the right ones.
Yeah.
So you don't want to be just throwing your money out there. I mean, you can. I mean, that's what we did. We threw mud at the wall and we'd see what stick. But we did a lot of our research, and St. Jude is one of those that we said no matter what, we're holding, you know.
And Vinny, and then I don't know if you agree with me, but I see these as penny stocks, right? Our blue chippers, you're talking about Cardano, Ethereum. Like, we still have some of those. I still have VeChain, you know what I'm saying? Like, those are the blue chippers, but those are the ones that are already at 20 cents, $2. So if you're gonna invest into crypto, do your research into your blue chippers, because you want to start building a portfolio that has those good coins in there. You know what I'm saying? The ones that you're gonna be able to be like, hey, these are my big dogs. Hopefully in the next bull run I'm gonna see massive gains in, meaning your Cardanos, your freaking VeChains, your Syntax, all those other coins. And there's a lot of good YouTubers that explain all those good ones. We're more in the we are invested in those. These are just the hype ones right now that we're trying to look into, because these are gonna be the ones that are gonna allow us to invest in these other ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, you pull profits from these and then you invest in the other big dogs. But then if you believe in these projects, hold these projects too. Like, I believe in them, so I'm gonna hold a small bag of them after I decide to pull profits, you know. It's not like I'm just gonna freaking dust my hands and that's it. No, like, let's see where these fuckers go in the next couple of years. So it's exciting, bro.
Yeah, when I
pretty
look at these
excited.
candlesticks, I think they're forming because it's new. It's only, I mean, this project hasn't even been around that long.
I think
I
it's
don't
like
even
a month
a
old.
month. So I'm looking at 90 days right now of charting, and this is what you call a hammer position, hammer candle. And so when you drop the hammer, sometimes it could go all the way up, depending on what was before and what follows after. And so what was before was this green candlestick that went up, but then we had some selling pressure from the top going down. It still made an all-time high, and then we had some massive selling, but the buyers kind of met halfway, and it formed this hammer candle. And so now we have right here where it went up from its open to, I don't want to say the name, but the numbers, but it went up, but then it closed lower. But with this hammer formation and this big rise of buying, it shows a bullish sign right here for this specific cryptocurrency, which is Bonfire. So in my opinion, it's a buying opportunity right here. Of course, if it goes lower, if candlesticks form that make it more of a bearish sign, then we'll talk about that too. But as far as I see, it looks like a bullish sign to me, and I'm in the right market, I feel like.
Yeah.
And so I would, I'm not a financial advisor, but if I had more cash to throw at it, I'd throw more cash at it. But I feel like I have enough.
Yeah.
Because we got in early, and
Yeah.
so.
We got in stupid fucking early.
Very fucking early.
But
yeah.
like, I mean, that's the positive of being able. I mean, and honestly, guys, if this all happened after the last episode, and we would have told you guys earlier, but like we said, life hits sometimes, and then you get busy, and you have a family. I have a family that are always gonna come first.
Yeah.
So and we try to make time for this, and this is our baby. We gotta take care of it. But here we are, guys. We're trying to give you guys some good. I'm not gonna say investment advice because we're not financial advisors, but what we're doing, we're investing in. This is what we're doing, and this is what we're investing in, and I'm bullish on it, man. I really am. I'm kind of like anxious to see what the next 2 to 3 months are, because I believe we're still in a crypto bull market. Even though you see Bitcoin drop down to fucking 43, which a lot of people were holding 47,000 as a resistance level, and it dropped and it freaking buried past that at 43, which 40,000 is another resistance level, which people are saying if it drops below 40,000, then you're potentially looking at a bear market for Bitcoin. But then what happens? Then your altcoin season starts, where people start pulling money from Bitcoin and start dropping it into the altcoins, meaning everything but Bitcoin. So that's when I think the next couple months are going to be big for altcoins, and we'll see what happens, bro. I'm hoping to make good gains, so we'll see.
So when it comes to the altcoin season, we don't really talk about, we haven't spoken about it. We know about it, but we just didn't bring it up in the past. So let me ask you a question about the alt season. Is that the time where the market cap of Bitcoin starts to deflate, and we see the rise in these smaller market caps, Cardano for an example, or even Ethereum is showing a bit of that. We could say that Ethereum's eating some of Bitcoin's cake, right? Ethereum did very well, has been doing very well.
I'm impressed with Ethereum, bro.
I think it's up almost 500% from the beginning, more than that for sure. But how does the alt season, how much do you think the alt season this time around compared to last time will affect the altcoins? How much of that will actually give it a boost? Still have stimulus coming in. Banks are being bailed out again. So how much of that capital from Bitcoin will be passed down to these altcoins, in your opinion? I
think a lot, bro. I think besides institutions, I think that they're gonna want to hold their money in there. One because most of them are gonna, because they're gonna want to not lose profits, right? Because they're same mentality, right? Hey, it's gonna hit its all-time high. If they look at the other bull runs, but yeah, definitely when the alt season starts, is you start to see the market cap of Bitcoin drop, and then the market cap of all altcoins start to rise. You still have the same amount of money in the whole crypto space, it's just divided differently, right? So instead of Bitcoin being 80-20, you're looking at like a 40-60 or a 50-50 or a 60-40. So it's definitely a lot of money that is in Bitcoin starts floating towards these alt seasons. That's when you start seeing these alt seasons. I mean, these altcoins just fucking soar in price because a lot of the money starts being flown in, right? I think another proponent of that will be if one of these major altcoins hits an all-time high and something happens or some bullshit news comes where these big old market caps are, and then you'll start seeing a lot of that money flow into the smaller market cap ones. because I think everybody's in that same mentality of find these low market cap gems, right? Because you can get in early and hopefully ride them in. But yeah, bro, I think with what was that? I think they were saying that right now there's a lot of people pulling out loans to invest in the stock market. And I think with the hype with social media, and I think a lot of young millennials and Generation Z, or are they Generation C, the new ones?
That could be
They're
generation.
they're the newer ones, right? The ones after millennials.
Generation got fucked.
Yeah, I think a lot of these cats are they're getting FOMO, bro. They're getting FOMO because they see a lot of people jumped into fucking Dogecoin. Obviously, I think the reason Dogecoin did good, bro, besides Elon Musk, was that it was easy to get. You download Robinhood and it's on there. One of the first 4 cryptos on there. I think it was only Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Doge. I think was the 4th one, something like that. So it was easy for you to get. Now you're talking about SafeMoon. You have to fucking pull an arm and a leg to get it, but hey, it's worth it, right? But I think that's the reason a lot of people got introduced to crypto was through Robinhood, and I have known a lot of people that be like, "Wow, I'm up this much on Robinhood," and it's exciting, you know. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Robinhood is you don't even own your coins, you know. So it's the tip of the iceberg, and if you start going and doing your extensive research, there's a fucking million of ways to make money in crypto space, right? You're talking about staking, yield farms, liquidity pools, NFTs. Just it's beyond me how much ways there's made to make, you know, money to make, money to be made in cryptos. Like, remember back in 2017, the big thing was ICOs, initial coin offerings, but it was the same thing like rug pulls, where people would hit you up and be like, "Hey, there's new coins about to be launched tomorrow." You would invest your money, you would get fucking 1 billion of them, and then the next day the website would be down. All these BCN scans, all that shit didn't exist. So, and
we were early to that too. We
exactly.
saw it. I mean,
I got into some, bro, but I got into the wrong fucking ones because I lost money too.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the learning curve that you go through with cryptocurrencies. Now, I want to ask you, when it comes to what I said earlier as well, with the government giving out these stimulus checks.
I probably didn't even answer your question, bro.
No, it's okay. No, it's all right. But my what I was trying to get at, probably I didn't word it right. Do you think we might see just an explosion? Like, we might not see the Bitcoin crash. We could just see Bitcoin go make all-time highs, with altcoins make all-time high, kind of just send cryptocurrencies into this hyperinflationary bubble that when it does burst, it's going to be worse than people think. But meanwhile, when the money's cheap and the music's playing, people are still dancing, and so the money keeps inflating and these prices keep going higher. Do you see that as a potential scenario? Because I honestly, I agree with what you're saying with the all season, and Bitcoin has been taking a hit lately, but I obviously it presents a buying opportunity for investors. Now it's a speculative asset. Of course, it dropped. What was it, 20% now? At that, whatever it reached high till now, or maybe more than 20%. But can we see just a hard rebound? You know, like we see these charts with Bonfire and SafeMoon and these other cryptos that we're getting in early. Do you think that the same bullish sign that they're showing is with Bitcoin?
I believe so, bro. The only reason I think that is, if it was a lot of retail investors, people get soft hands, right? People get scared, paper hands. The thing with institution investors and a lot of people that hold money into Bitcoin now, and entities that hold it, they're creating a new how can I say, soft cap, right? So if Bitcoin in itself is $1 trillion, say 500 million is all investors and Grayscale and big companies, right? So they're gonna create a new bottom low. You're not gonna see Bitcoin fucking drop 200 million how it was, I think, beginning of the year, right?
Like a higher low, you mean?
Yeah, exactly. So it's gonna be higher lows, and I think it is with all this money coming in, and that's the point I was trying to make with Instagram and all, and the hype. It's gonna create more of a hype, and you're gonna see a bunch of money come in, and it's gonna be scary, right? Because you're gonna be like, whoa, fuck, is it a bubble? Because if you look at it, like what I was explaining to you, that there's a one holder that holds 50% of Dodge. Now, if Dodge is fucking worth $1 trillion and somebody owns 50% of that dude can crash it $500 billion. That's fucking scary, right? Because you're thinking, hey, if you don't know that, and Dogecoins is at $3 and you fucking drop half of your net worth on it, 500,000 on it, right? Now this dude is able to just to drop your shit to half like that, and you wouldn't even know it, right? So I think, yeah, it could be scary, bro. And could it be a bubble? Maybe. I don't know though. But I like to say that crypto's here to stay. So, and this bull run's different because of the institution investors. And it's hard. Past bull runs, yeah, it was more retail, people pumping their money in, people getting scared and they just start dumping it, right? But I think, and a little bit too, I think another thing to count is back in those past bull runs where you're talking about people bought Bitcoin in 100, 200 bucks, they were looking to make 10 grand, you know, when it hit 10, they're looking. Now I think it's these people realizing, fuck, if we hold it, maybe it can hit 1 million. So why sell my shit? Maybe I'm not going to be able to buy it at 30. So I think a lot of people are going to have that mentality with, I'd rather just hold it, give it 5 years and see where the fuck it goes, and rather sell it. You see what I'm saying?
And I feel like also big institutions also have the ability to get credit at a much because they're huge institutions. And you know, if you're the closest, one of the closest to the money supply, which is the Fed and the Wall Street, you're going to get a pretty low interest. And so yeah, they'll make their money back easily 100%, one fold, no problem, with the 2% interest or 1% interest. So agree. In my opinion, yeah, we could see a hyper inflation in the bubble of the crypto space, because everything's a bubble. Let's be honest, everything's a bubble. But when it does correct, if you're smart to pull your gains, don't hold the bag, then you'll buy the dip. You know, that's what it comes down to. And now that's if you know, depending on how you feel, but most people don't want to buy the dip. So, but yeah,
bro, I agree with you too. And these big institutions, bro, like, to me it's like, if they didn't because you get a lot of these like big old hedge funds that weren't bullish on Bitcoin, right? That were very speculative. But then you see these big multi-billion-dollar companies investing into something like Bitcoin. There's nothing but to be bullish about it, correct? Right? Because now you're looking at, it's not just barbershop talk. You know, you're talking about big old fucking institutions investing in something,
putting their neck out there, like Elon Musk buying $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. That speaks volume. You know? So
I think in that does help this bull run, and it helps
Charles Hawkinson making deals with Africa, Ethiopia, making deals with governments, and he's a billionaire as well. I think he was born in Hawaii.
He's real cool cat. Shout out to Charles. Hopefully one day we can have you out here, or via Skype.
Dreams come true, bro.
For real. I would love to talk to him, bro. I'll probably just sit there and listen to him like, what the fuck? What is this for telling me?
Yeah, I have a lot of questions. I mean, the catalyst and all that stuff that he's implementing into Cardano. I mean, I just see it from an outside perspective. I try to read up on his articles and everything, but you know, to have his knowledge and his understanding of how coding works and how you implement certain technologies together, coding technologies or algorithms to make something beautiful like Cardano is, smart contracts and all these other things that come along with it. That's fascinating. I mean, it is. I don't want to get into it because I don't know enough, because it's a new project, but he's making leaps and bounds right now. I mean, it's incredible. So
just in itself, bro, like what he's doing and what he talks about and what he's doing, what Ethereum does, and better. Fuck. Like, I mean, Ethereum, bro, you're talking about Ethereum being the highway for a lot of these fucking coins. A lot of the big name coins that you talk about, that, or not you, but the people talk about, are built on the Ethereum network, right?
Like Shiba coin, Shiba token.
It's on Ethereum
Shiba's
network.
on Ethereum, and the gas,
right?
Like Shiba coin, Shiba token.
It's on Ethereum
Shiba's
network.
on Ethereum, and the gas fees are $60.
Fucking, if you want to drop $60, I think you have to pay $30 just in fees. So
$60.
So you're only investing $30.
So if you drop $1,000, you're paying half of that. Maybe?
Exactly.
Holy shit! And this is Ethereum.
And this is on.
See,
Ethereum
I don't own
network.
Shiba token, so I really, I don't. But I know you can buy it on crypto.com, which I might buy it.
Oh, yeah. And you can get it through Trust Wallet and all that shit too. But that's the thing where even what's his name, bro? The Vitalik from Ethereum, he even said,
one of the original owners.
Yeah, he even said the problem with Ethereum is scalability, right? And that's why they're trying to come out, or it already came out, Ethereum 2.0 and all this other thing. And it's true. I don't think they realized what they were creating, right? Being able to create this network where a lot of these tokens live, and then you're able to have all these DeFi projects on this network, right? And I think Charles then took a step back and said, hey, if we know this is a problem and we're not doing shit to fix it, let me go over here, let me grab some of my Ethereum money, because I don't think he holds any more Ethereum, right?
No, he gave it all to his secretary.
Yeah, so he fucking got rid of it, and now he's saying, hey, I'm gonna create something that's able to fucking surpass scalability, freaking data, networking. It boggles my mind, bro. I sit there and I see his when he's doing live presentations, and I'm like, holy fuck, dude, like he knows what he's talking about. I'm like trying to call him Satoshi Nakamoto myself, bro. I'm like, who the fuck are you, Charles? Because this fucker knows his shit, bro. And what he's trying to do and what he's trying to create, and he's so positive into, so confident to, hey, what do you see Cardano in 10 years? Oh, I see Cardano being used everywhere. From validating diplomas to validating IDs to validating the voting system, just on the network itself. And I'm like, holy fuck, dude, that's fucking humongous. You know, that's why Cardano's always gonna be our baby, bro. I think the more we accumulate, the better it is for us.
100%.
So but yeah, bro, I agree with you. Hopefully one day we can talk to Charles Hopkinson, and we'll reach out to him one day.
Hey, as long as it works with his schedule.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I think a lot, like you were saying, a lot of people don't realize a lot of these dudes are, just because you don't see them all fancy shit, no, because they were regular guys. A lot of people call them nerds, bro. You know, these dudes are fucking smart people that hold bags of fucking $1 billion worth of shit. You know, so pay him some motherfucking respects. That's what I'm trying to get at.
I mean, what he said to Mark Cuban, or was it Elon Musk? One of the two. He said, you and I get much cheaper credit than other people, than the average person. That speaks volume, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, he's saying like, hey, motherfucker, you got a few billion to drop on this shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead, give it a nudge.
Yeah, for real.
We're the real deal here. Dogecoin fails, Ethereum's failing. Come over.
Yeah.
But let's leave it there.
Yeah.
I feel like it's informative, Rigo. You have definitely. You have like a well of knowledge, bro. You can reach into it and just pull out information from different cryptocurrencies, and it's fascinating. I love talking to you about it.
Likewise, bro.
And we'll talk about it again next week.
It sounds good, bro. Yeah, we'll try to be here next week, and thank you guys for tuning in, and our apologies for not, being consistent. But hey, you guys cut us some slack.
Hey, it'll take time. I mean, in my opinion, we're early, and we're trying to get people the best information early so they could get into these investments if they choose to, if they're willing to sacrifice a little bit of time, because money costs time.
Yeah, exactly.
If you could sacrifice some time, kind of make your time worthwhile, you'll be a little bit more successful than you were yesterday. But we're not financial advisors, so don't listen to us. But go for it if you want to.
Two guys kicking the shit, right, Vinny?
Peace.
But you guys be good out there.